In a small town that is located near a beautiful lake, a young man named Alex was enjoying the last days of the summer. He loved swimming and often spent hours in the water, unaware that his carefree days were about to take a dramatic turn. One morning, Alex woke up with a severe headache that felt unlike anything he had experienced before. He thought it as a hangover from previous night's party. However, as the days progressed, he noticed additional symptoms creeping in. First one was fever, a high temperature of 38 degrees Celsius that made him feel weak and lethargic. Second one was nausea and vomiting. He struggled to take rest as he feeling increase of weakness. Third one was stiff neck. Basically, it's a condition when you won't be able to turn your head. So for him, the turning his head became very painful and he felt tightness that was alarming. Despite these trouble signs, Alex hesitated to seek help, attributing his condition to exhaustion. But as night fell, he experienced disorientation and confusion, struggling to remember simple things like where he had placed the keys. By the second day, Alex's condition got worsened. The once vibrant young man was now battling severe photophobia. Photo means light and phobia means fear. So when a bright light that falls into his eyes, he feels hurt. His friends grew concerned as they witnessed him slipping into a state of lethargy and confusion. The following morning, Alex's mother found him unresponsive on his bed. She suddenly called an ambulance. As the paramedics arrived, they noticed the alarming symptoms like high fever that is around 40 degrees Celsius, along with confusion and stiff neck. Actually, these are the classical signs that raise immediate concerns about possible signs of meningitis. At the hospital, the time was of essence. The emergency room was bustling with activities as the doctors assessed Alex's condition. Dr. Patel, an experienced neurologist, recognized the potential severity of his symptoms and ordered immediate tests. His mother told the admitting doctor about his recent activities, including partying and swimming in warm fresh water. Dr. Patel explained the attending physician, "We need to consider bacterial infection." As doctors worked quickly to stabilize Alex, they performed a lumbar puncture to collect cerebrospinal fluid. It's also known as CSF. It's a colorless, clear watery fluid that flows in and around your brain and spinal cord. So if there is any infection in the brain or in the spinal cord, the microorganisms can be detected in CSF. The results would be crucial for the diagnosis in this case because he was having symptoms of meningitis. Within hours, the laboratory test confirmed the presence of Naegleria fowleri amoebias in his CSF, a devastation confirmation. The thought sent chill down everyone's spine. This rare amoeba could lead to primary amoebic meningoencephalitis, which is a disease with nearly 100% fatality rate if not treated promptly. Dr. Patel gathered Alex's family and explained the diagnosis. Naegleria fowleri is an aggressive organism that destroys brain tissue and causes rapid swelling in the brain. That's brain edema actually. So he emphasized that this amoeba typically progresses very fast. Despite the grim prognosis, hope remained as Alex was immediately started on aggressive antibiotic treatments. He was administered with antifungal medications, antibiotics and antiparasites which are effective against this bacterium. So alongside with these medications, doctors also implemented measures to reduce the intracranial pressure through some processes like, first of all, it's hypothermia. It's like cooling the Alex's body's temperature to minimize the brain swelling. Days turned into an agonizing blur as Alex fought for his life in the intensive care unit. His family kept vigil by his bedside, praying for the recovery. As hours passed, there were glimmers of hope. Alex began responding slightly to the stimuli and exhibited moments of lucidity between bouts of confusion. Yet, each day brought new challenges as doctors monitored his neurological status very closely. On day 5 of the treatment, Alex's condition took a turn for better. The combination of medications seemed to be working. He began regaining some cognitive function and even managed to communicate briefly with his family. Dr. Patel cautiously shared this news with Alex's family. While we cannot predict the outcome yet, there are signs that he is responding positively. The days following were marked by continuous improvement. Slowly but surely, Alex began to reclaim parts of his life that has been stolen by this insidious infection. Weeks later, after what felt like an eternity in recovery, Alex was finally discharged from the hospital. Though he faced challenges ahead, cognitive rehabilitation and therapy, he was alive against all odds. His story became one of survival and resilience against Naegleria fowleri, a reminder of how quickly life can change, but also how critical early detection and treatment are in combating such rare infections. Alex's journey not only educated those around him about this amoeba but also instilled hope for future patients facing the similar battles against this deadly amoeba. His experience underscored the importance of awareness regarding the symptoms and prompt medical attention after the exposure to warm freshwater environments. In sharing his story, Alex became advocate for awareness about Naegleria fowleri infections, encouraging others to recognize the symptoms early and seek help without delay. His fight against this rare disease transformed him from a victim into a beacon of hope for others who are facing their own health crisis. Thank you for listening.